Station, Texas. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Oregon Ducks and the Texas A&M Aggies. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Guys, I caught up with the Texas A&M head coach before the game. His running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Ducks ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Running inside, it's Owens. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They're all over it. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Throwing Reed. Oh, pressure's coming. He sacked. This defense all over him.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically fuel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Gonna run it. It's Davison. Pick up of 8. It's now 2nd and 2. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Right back to the well. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Going to the running game. Shakes off the defender. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
And the Ducks come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll ride him again. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. No matter what uniform the Ducks are rocking, they are dressed for success on the ground.
Yeah, and that's who they are, right? They're dressed for success. They run the football, and then after that, what do? They run it some more, and they run it fast. Every Oregon team always been built on that tempo and ground game.
The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Looking for space. It's Griffin. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get those running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Looking to the big tight end. Out wide left, it's Johnson. Touchdown, Ducks! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. From deep, it's Bussey. Slips through the line. Got all the room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you can tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Davison. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Throwing more. Left side, it's Johnson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the 2nd quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Moore from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. 10. Touchdown, Aggie. The defense putting points on the board.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point is good. chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do have it, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Breaks the tackle. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
On the gun, on 3rd down, Dante Moore. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Oh, you know what time it is when the defense gets that stop on 3rd down. Fist up in the air. Nice job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Caught. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Owens. He's got the 1st down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
When you think Texas A&M football, man, you think running the football all the way back to R.C. Slocum, a great Aggie head coach. You just want to be the more physical team, and you want to be imposing your will. This guy right here toting the rock has the ability to wear and grind on defenses. He brings that physical presence.
Wide open, he makes the catch. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Follows his blocks. It's Owens.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Rushes on. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Quick give. It's Edwards. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Here's Reed to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. Blasted as he lets it go. Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Moore will throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. He's got it along the sideline. He's loose. Inside to the house. Touchdown, Ducks.
And they call this sudden change. And we talk about it up in the booth. We're hitting each other right here. Like, you got the turnover. First thing you want to do is be aggressive, take all of that momentum, and go capitalize. And what do, man? One play, a big passing play, a big answer, and big-time momentum gained in this football game.
The extra point here would tie the game. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And after the extra point was good, it's even Steven here in the second quarter. Looks like he's going to bring it out. He'll step out of bounds at his own 13-yard line, and that will not go down on the teach tape for kick returns. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Pass to 6. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Reed. Quickly complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? You've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Moving the pocket, it's Reed. Fires to the middle. Out wide left, it's Warren. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. The Aggies come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Hits inside, it's Owens. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Reed. Move to his right. Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete.
Man, the defense is making it tough on this quarterback early. They already have an interception. They almost came away with another one there. They're doing a great job reading his eyes and breaking on the ball.
On the gun, on 3rd down, it's Marcel Reed. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Takes it the other way. Pass to 50. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A pick 6. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The run inside. It's Owens. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll give it to him again. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Looking for a crease. It's Owens. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And this offense is clicking, man. This defense is going to have to find something in a hurry, right? That's 3 plays. That's 3 first downs. They've got to do a better job of affecting this defense, getting some penetration, winning at the line of scrimmage. You can't let them just move down the field and get a first down on every single play they run.
And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Running inside. It's Owens. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Quarterback changing the play. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. No good. And they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with the UNLV Rebels taking on the number 6 team, the South Carolina Gamecocks. And it's UNLV in an absolute fist fight with a team that has been every bit their equal today. Both offenses putting up points. Feels like anything can happen in this second half.
Looking for a crease. Got the first down. Turns it on down the left side. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way.
Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Johnson. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a first down in the red zone.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
First down in the red zone, and this crowd imploring its defense to stand firm. Now here's more. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Headed to the end zone. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal.
This offense can get a lot of yards, and it doesn't take a lot of plays. You've seen that here. They have speed, speed, and speed. It kills you. And if guys get a little bit of space, they just gobble up yards. They've had the defense completely on their heels, and now they're all the way backed up against their own goal line.
They've really got this offense humming. Just the 4th play of the drive, and it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Ducks! A offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score of its own.
But how impressed are you right now at this defensive line here early in the second half? They are getting a tremendous pass rush up front. It doesn't matter what you do in the back end, coverage-wise, blitz-wise. If those dudes up front win the one-on-ones, for any offense, it's going to be an issue. Now, David, they've got this offense backed right up against the wall.
Man, they got them backed up right where they want them. A big opportunity not only to get points for their offense in the future, but maybe get points on their defense, right? When you back them up right here, how aggressive do you want to be? Because as a play caller, I know the defense can be aggressive, which also means I can take shots and sometimes make big plays.
Hauls it in down the sideline.
Man, that is exactly what you want. That is perfect execution. Back near your own end zone, man. You want to get that ball out of your hand. You want to create some space, and don't flirt with that end zone at all. Ball gets out of quarterback's hand. Receiver makes the play. Great job understanding this.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Here comes the Duck offense to get the drive started. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving. Trying to burn this defensive back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Brought down at the 30 on the return, and this defense has sent them up in scoring position.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Still looking to his right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Throwing Reed. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Breaks into the open. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. From the gun, it's Owens. Across the 25, he's got room. Could be a touchdown, Texas A&M. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, how nice is it to be down and you need to score points when you can just hand it to your running back and he can make big plays like that? Jesse, they're going to need more of those to get back into the football game. They've dug themselves a little bit whole, but that was a good start.
Yeah, I think the defense probably kicking themselves too. I don't know if it was 2-minute type situation, if they're expecting them to run the football, but somehow, some way, you've got to be able to gang tackle this guy and not let him take it to the house from that distance and score points. Moving forward now, the run defense has got to shore up for this defense.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. On the ground, it's Davison. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. More play action. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Nice job of avoiding the sack and picking up a few on the run. And the whistle blows as they bring out the trainers to have a look at an injured duck. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on third down. Left side is Hampton. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a first down.
Man, you could just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that first down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this first down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
Here's Raiola to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
I think he's showing you his experience on that decision right there. There was nothing open, so don't try to force it into coverage. You've got the lead. If it's not there, just throw it away. The head coach loves to see his quarterback make that kind of decision.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davison. Oh, he's got some space. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
The Ducks are rolling down the field. On the move. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. It's Davison. And he's brought down after a short gain. Texas A&M will use its second timeout. And they'll have to be very judicious as they only have one timeout remaining. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Now here's Raiola. Oh, he wants it all. Grabs it. Oh, and he thought he might be able to wiggle his way into the end zone, but they knock him down at the 3. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the fourth quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he tacks on the extra point. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. And now let's see if they can pull this one out. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
Oh, he's going to be brought down. A huge loss on the play.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
And the quarterback gets hit again.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Marcel Reed to throw for it on 4th. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. On the return. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Can't get him to the ground. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to
To
do.
the ground. He's got it again. Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. And the beatdown has ensued. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with an electrifying 45-yard run to the house. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fires left. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the 4th quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Here's Reed to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Snags it inside the 20. Touchdown, Aggies. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. On the snap, it's Moore. There he goes. Got enough for the first down. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Raiola. Complete downfield. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Laterals it back. Rush right in his face. A disastrous play stopped well behind the line. He'll lose 9.
Well, no doubt that's where the quarterback wanted to go with the ball from jump, but better job by the defense forcing the incompletion.
Lining up to convert 3rd down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
Nothing like stomping a guy in the teeth when you got him down. They'll try to tack on 3 more. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And they get the icing on the cake, and that might make for some long memories after this one.